प्यारे बच्चों, सफल चैनल पे आप सभी का स्वागत है। आज के लेक्चर में अपन एक बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक डिस्कस करने जा रहे हैं, कंसिस्टेंसी एंड इनकंसिस्टेंसी ऑफ पेयर ऑफ लीनियर इक्वेशन। बोर्ड के हिसाब से भी ये काफ़ी इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक है, बिकॉज हर एक साल क्वेश्चंस इस पे ज़रूर पूछे जाते हैं। आइए समझने की कोशिश करते हैं कंसिस्टेंसी और इनकंसिस्टेंसी का मतलब क्या होता है पेयर ऑफ लीनियर इक्वेशन इन टू वेरिएबल्स चैप्टर में। जब मैंने आपको ये चैप्टर स्टार्ट किया था और आपको सॉल्यूशन ऑफ पेयर ऑफ लीनियर इक्वेशन इन टू वेरिएबल्स ग्राफिकल मेथड मैंने जब बताई थी, तो मैंने आपको बताया था कि कंसिस्टेंसी एंड इनकंसिस्टेंसी अपन डिटेल में कवर करेंगे एक टॉपिक में। ग्राफिकल मेथड का रेफरेंस लेते हुए मैं आपको समझाने जा रहा हूँ कंसिस्टेंट एंड इनकंसिस्टेंट पेयर का मतलब क्या होता है। Standard pair of linear equation in two variables I have taken. You can see on the screen equation 1 and equation 2. Now from here we have three possible cases. Graphically we have seen, if you are plotting line 1 and line 2, and if the lines were intersecting or coincident lines or parallel lines. These were the three cases. Also we have understood that when lines were intersecting, then we have only one solution, that was the point, common point. When lines were coincident, we have infinitely many solutions, and when lines were parallel, then no solution. Correct? अब क्या है, जब भी पेयर ऑफ लाइंस के पास सॉल्यूशंस होता है तो उसको अपन क्या बोलते हैं, कंसिस्टेंट पेयर। अगर आप देख रहे हैं इंटरसेक्टिंग लाइन एंड कोइंसिडेंट लाइन, इन केसेस में अपने पास सॉल्यूशन है, इसके वजह से अपन क्या बोल रहे हैं, इसको कंसिस्टेंट पेयर। आई हैव रिटन द डेफिनेशन आल्सो एट द बॉटम। अ पेयर ऑफ लीनियर इक्वेशन इन टू वेरिएबल्स व्हिच हैज अ सॉल्यूशन इज कॉल्ड व्हाट, कंसिस्टेंट पेयर। तो इसका मतलब यह है इंटरसेक्टिंग लाइंस एंड कोइंसिडेंट लाइंस आर केसेस ऑफ व्हाट, कंसिस्टेंट पेयर। When the pair of lines has no solution, that time the pair we call it as what, inconsistent pair. The definition also I have written at the bottom of the screen. A pair of linear equation which has no solution is called what, inconsistent pair. These are the definition and understanding about what do you mean by consistent pair and inconsistent pair. Now under what situation equation 1 and equation 2 are consistent or inconsistent, the algebraic condition we need to look at. Lines are going to be intersecting and hence consistent when a1 by a2 not equals what, b1 by b2. This is the algebraic condition for what, lines to be intersecting. Similarly, the algebraic condition for lines to be coincident is a1 by a2 equals b1 by b2 equals c1 by c2. I have written in the blue box, you can see on the screen. And when lines are parallel, the algebraic condition for that is a1 by a2 should be equals to b1 by b2, not equals what, c1 by c2. These three boxes what you can see in blue are very important, because based on these three conditions only each and every question of this topic we are going to do. Just to sum it up, whenever the pair of linear equation has a solution, we call it as consistent pair. Now lines will be consistent only under two cases, either they must be intersecting or coincident. When pair of linear equation has no solution, we call them as inconsistent pair, and parallel lines are actually inconsistent. And the condition for two lines to be intersecting is a1 by a2 not equals b1 by b2. Condition for two lines to be coincident is a1 by a2 equals b1 by b2 equals c1 by c2. And condition for two lines to be parallel is a1 by a2 equals b1 by b2 not equals c1 by C2. So keeping this concept in mind, now we'll see some questions. So the first question on the screen, you can see that find out whether the lines representing the following pair of linear equation intersect at a point, parallel or coincident. We need to check. So already the equations are written in standard form, so I just need to list out the value. So if I want to do the first one, I can see a1 coefficient of x in first equation, that is 5, b1 is -4 and c1 is 8, a2 is 7, b2 is 6 and c2 is what? -9. Now they are asking us to check whether the lines are intersecting, parallel or coincident. So let me find a1 by a2. So this is 5 by 7. Now b1 by b2, this is -4 by 6. So maybe simplified form, -2 by 3. So I can see that a1 by a2 not equals what? b1 by b2. So this implies lines are what? Intersecting. Lines are intersecting. Okay. So it's very simple, just you have to write the coefficient and then you can check for the condition. Similarly for the second one, so a1 is 9, b1 is 3, c1 is 12, a2 is 18, b2 is 6 and c2 is what? 24. Now let me write a1 by a2. So a1 by a2 is 9 by 18, which is basically 1 by 2. b1 by b2, so that is 3 by 6, that is also what? 1 by 2. And c1 by c2, that is 12 by 24, and that is also basically what? 1 by 2. So I can see that a1 by a2, b1 by b2 and c1 by c2 all are equal. That means a1 by a2 equals b1 by b2 equals c1 by c2. All are equals to what? 1 by 2. So this implies lines are coincident. Lines are what? Coincident. तो देख रहे हो आप कितना आसान है. बस आपने क्या करना है, a1 b1 c1 a2 b2 c2 की वैल्यूज लिखनी है. देन आपको रेशियो कैलकुलेट करना है a1 by a2 b1 by b2 एंड c1 by c2. और उसके बाद आप देखो कि क्या हो रहा है. a1 by a2 not equals b1 by b2, so lines will be intersecting. If all the three ratios are equal, then lines will be coincident. And if a1 by a2 equals b1 by b2 but not equals c1 by c2, then lines will be what? Parallel. So let's do the third case. So here we have a1 equals what? 6, b1 equals -3 and c1 equals 10, a2 equals 2, b2 equals -1 and c2 equals 9. So a1 by a2, if I am calculating, so 6 by 2, which is 3, b1 by b2, so -3 by -1, that is also 3, and c1 by c2, that is 10 by 9. So I can see that a1 by a2 equals b1 by b2 but not equals what? c1 by c2. So this implies lines are what? Parallel. Lines are parallel. Okay. So बहुत ही आसान है, बस आपने क्या करना है, कोएफिशिएंट लिख के कंडीशंस चेक करना है. अगला सवाल देखते हैं. फाइंड आउट वेदर द फॉलोइंग पेयर्स ऑफ लीनियर इक्वेशन आर कंसिस्टेंट और इनकंसिस्टेंट. अब यहाँ पे उन्होंने कंसिस्टेंसी अपने को चेक करने के लिए दी है. तो अगर लाइंस इंटरसेक्टिंग या कोइंसिडेंट होंगे तो कंसिस्टेंट हो जाएंगे, और अगर पैरेलल होंगे तो क्या हो जाएंगे? इनकंसिस्टेंट हो जाएंगे. सो आइए चेक करते हैं. सो पहला इक्वेशन जो अपने पास है, पहला केस, सो लेट मी राइट द इक्वेशन इन स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म. सो 2x minus y minus 3 equals 0, 4x minus y minus 5 equals what? 0. So now if I'll find a1 by a2 from here, so it is basically coefficient of x ratio, that is 2 by 4, so 1 by 2. If I'll find b1 by b2, so that is coefficient of y ratio, so minus 1 by minus 1, which is 1. So from here I can see that a1 by a2 not equals b1 by b2. So this implies intersecting line, and hence I can say consistent pair. ठीक है, सो बहुत ही आसान है, बस आपने कंडीशन ध्यान में रखना. सेकेंड केस, let me write in a standard form. So 5x minus 3y minus 11 equals what? 0. Minus 10x plus 6y plus 22 equals what? 0. So if I'll find a1 by a2, which is basically coefficient of x ratio, so it is 5 by minus 10. So that is minus 1 by 2. If I'll find b1 by b2, that is what? Minus 3 by 6. So that is also minus 1 by 2. If I'll find c1 by c2, so I can see minus 11 by 22. So that is also what? Minus 1 by 2. So here I can see that a1 by a2 equals b1 by b2 equals what? c1 by c2. So this implies lines are coincident, and if lines are coincident, so what will get? Consistent pair, because the pair of linear equation has a solution. Okay, let's look at the third case. So here I have 2x minus 3y minus 8 equals 0, first equation. सेकेंड इक्वेशन में है अपने पास 4x minus 6y minus 9 equals what? 0. So a1 by a2 coefficient of x ratio, that is 2 by 4, so that is 1 by 2. b1 by b2, that is coefficient of y ratio, minus 3 by minus 6, so that is 1 by 2. And c1 by c2, so minus 8 by minus 9, which is basically 8 by 9. So I can see that a1 by a2 यहाँ पे तो b1 by b2 के इक्वल है, लेकिन वो c1 by c2 के इक्वल नहीं है. So this implies lines are parallel, and if lines are parallel, so no solution, and no solution means what? Inconsistent pair. No solution means inconsistent pair. ठीक है, सो आप देख रहे हैं कि अगर आपने कंडीशंस याद कर रखे हैं तो कमेंट करना कि पेयर ऑफ लीनियर इक्वेशन कंसिस्टेंट है या इनकंसिस्टेंट, ये आसान है. ठीक है, अगला सवाल लेते हैं. फॉर विच वैल्यूज ऑफ k डज द पेयर ऑफ इक्वेशन हैज ए यूनिक सॉल्यूशन. सो यूनिक सॉल्यूशन मीन्स ओनली वन सॉल्यूशन. सो नाउ द फर्स्ट इक्वेशन आई कैन सी a1 is 4, b1 is k, and c1 is what? 8. From second equation I can see a2 is 2, b2 is 2, and c2 is also what? 2. Okay, now for unique solution, we know that for unique solution, what we know? a1 by a2 should not be equals to what? b1 by b2. So this is the algebraic condition. So this implies a1 by a2 andre यहाँ पे आपको आ गया 4 by 2 not equals b1 by b2. So b1 is k and b2 is what? 2. So यहाँ से आपको मिल जाएगा k not equals 4. So that means k can take any value except what? 4. Okay, so hence k can take any real value except what? 4. So that is going to be answer. So k not equals 4. अगला क्वेश्चन लेते हैं. For what value of k will the following pair of linear equation have infinitely many solution? अब यहाँ पे infinitely many solutions की बात अपने पास हो रही है. सो यहाँ पे भी आप क्या करो, पहले a1 b1 c1 को लिस्ट कर लो. सो a1 कोएफिशिएंट ऑफ k इन फर्स्ट इक्वेशन कोएफिशिएंट ऑफ x एक्चुअली, सो दैट इज k. b1 is 3, c1 is minus of k minus 3. Second equation coefficient of x, that is a2 is 12, B2 is k, and C2 is what? Minus k. Now for infinitely many solution, what we know, that A1 by A2 should be equals to B1 by B2 should be equals to C1 by C2. So I'll write for infinite solutions, we have A1 by A2 equals B1 by B2 equals C1 by C2. Now A1 by A2, that means k by 12, B1 by B2, that is 3 by k, and equals C1 by C2, so minus of k minus 3 by minus k. So if I'll take this first two things, so what I'll get, k by 12 equals 3 by k. So on cross multiplication, I'll get k square equals 36. If k square is 36, that means k is plus minus 6. Now if k is plus minus 6, so I need to check what is happening at plus 6 and what is happening at minus 6. So I can see that when k equals plus 6, so what ratio I'll get? 6 by 12, 3 by 6, and k minus 3, that means 6 minus 3 by 6. So I can see that all are coming to what? 1 by 2. So that means this value of k equals plus 6 is acceptable. Now when k equals minus 6, when k equals minus 6, so what I'll get? Minus 6 by 12, 3 by minus 6, 3 by minus 6, and k minus 3, that means minus 6 minus 3 and by minus 6. So I can see that the first two are minus 1 by 2, this is also minus 1 by 2, but this ratio I can see that it is minus 9 by minus 6, which is not same as what? Minus 1 by 2. So that means minus 6 value, this minus 6 value of k will be rejected. So hence I'll write the value of k as what? Value of k equals 6. Okay, so this is acceptable. So इस तरह के सवालों में आप जो भी पूछ रहे हैं उनकी वैल्यू कैलकुलेट करें और एक बार बैक सब्स्टिट्यूशन करके आप जिस कंडीशन के लिए सॉल्व कर रहे हैं उसके लिए देखें कि वो सेटिस्फाई कर रहा है या नहीं. अगला सवाल लेते हैं. For which value of k will the following pair of linear equation has no solution? अब यहाँ पे कंडीशन अपने को नो सॉल्यूशन की पूछी गई है. सो फर्स्ट इक्वेशन से a1 की वैल्यू अपने पास है 3, b1 की वैल्यू है +1 एंड c1 की वैल्यू है -1. -1 क्यों? क्योंकि जब 1 लेफ्ट हैंड साइड में जाएगा स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म में तो c1 -1 हो जाएगा. वैसे ही a2 की वैल्यू अपने पास है 2k -1, b2 की वैल्यू है k -1 एंड c2 की वैल्यू जो है अपने पास माइनस ऑफ 2k + 1. माइनस ऑफ 2k + 1 क्यों लिख रहा हूँ? क्योंकि जब 2k + 1 लेफ्ट हैंड साइड में जाएगा तो माइनस बन जाएगा. नाउ दे आर आस्किंग नो सॉल्यूशन. सो फॉर नो सॉल्यूशन व्हाट वी नो? फॉर नो सॉल्यूशन we know that a1 by a2 should be equals to b1 by b2 but not equals what? c1 by c2. So this we need to solve. So a1 by a2, that means 3 upon 2k minus 1, 3 upon 2k minus 1 equals b1 by b2, that means 1 upon 2k minus 1 not equals what? c1 by c2, that means minus 1 of minus of 2k plus 1. So now this two I can take and solve. So 3 by 2k minus 1 equals 1 upon, here we have just k minus 1. The value of v2 is k minus 1. It was a minor mistake. So 1 upon k minus 1. So if I'll multiply, cross multiplication, so 3k minus 3 equals 2k minus 1. So 3k minus 2k equals what? 3 minus 1. So k is going to be 2. So the value of k for which the pair of linear equation has no solution is 2. So आप चेक भी कर सकते हैं, अगर यहाँ पे मैं रखता हूँ 2 की वैल्यू, so 2 2 is a 4 plus 1 5, so we are getting 1 by 5. Now here 1 by 1 and 3 by 2 to the 4 minus 1 is again 3, 3 by 3 is 1, so 1 equals 1 but not equals 1 by 5. So the value of k is what? I can write 2. Hence the value of k is 2. Okay, so the value of k for which above equations has no solution is what? 2. So let's take up the last question of this session. Now here they are asking for which values of a and b does the pair of linear equation have an infinite number of solutions. So अभी तक आपने जितने क्वेश्चन देखे उसमें आपको एक मिसिंग वेरिएबल पूछ रहे थे k, लेकिन यहाँ पे दो चीजें पूछी जा रही हैं आपसे a and b. Okay, and the condition for what we are looking is infinite number of solutions. So here I can list down first. So a1 is 2, b1 is 3, c1 is minus 7, a2 is a minus b, b2 is a plus b, and c2 is minus of 3a plus b minus 2. Okay, why c1 is minus 7? Because if it will go in the left hand side, minus. Similarly, this 3a plus b minus 2 with negative sign, because when I'll shift to the left hand side, it will be negative. Now for infinite solution, we know that for infinite solutions, a1 by a2 should be equals to b1 by b2 should be equals to what? c1 by c2. So this is the condition we have with us. Okay, so now what I am going to do, I am going to substitute the value. So a1 is 2, a2 is a minus b, b1 is 3, b2 is a plus b, c1 is minus 7, and c2 is minus of 3a plus b minus what? 2. Okay, so now using this condition we need to find the value of a and b. So first I am going to take this 2. So 2 upon a minus b equals what? 3 upon a plus b. So if I'll cross multiply, I'll get 2a plus 2b equals 3a minus 3b. So from here I'll get 2b plus 3b, that is 5b, and 3a minus a, that is a. So this I'll call it as first equation. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to solve this 2. So this 2 I'm solving here. Okay, so 3 upon a plus b equals what? 7. This minus and minus will become cancel. So 7 upon 3a plus b minus 2. So again cross multiplication. So 3 3s are 9a, 3b, and minus 6. Here I will have 7a plus 7b. So 9a minus 7a is 2a. Now 3b minus 7b, that is minus 4b, and minus 6 equals what? 0. Now I can see that, so this I can call it as 2. So using equation 1 in 2. So now a is what? 5b, so that I am going to put. So in place of a I am putting what? 5b. So minus 4b minus 6 equals what? 0. So 2 5s are 10. So 10b minus 4b is 6b. Now this minus 6 I am taking that side. So it will become plus 6. So b equals 6 by 6. 6 by 6 means 1. So the value of b is 1. Now from equation 1, a is 5 times of b. So that means 5 into 1. So which is what? 5. So the value of a is 5. So in the end I can write a is 5 and b is what? 1. Okay. So this way, you can work it out question based on consistency and inconsistency. So इस तरह से आपका आज का लेक्चर खत्म हो जाता है. So thank you so much for watching the session. Please do like, share and subscribe the channel.